Hey everyone, it's Michelle from Dowsing Unchained, and I wanted to do something with you today. I have been talking about making my charts, making charts. How do you make your charts? Probably you're wondering. Well, I have a new client, which I'm calling her a client. It's my dog. Found out yesterday she has a possibility of having cancer around her anus in a tumor of some sort. Well, that's not a fun thing, and I'm not going to sit by and do nothing and let the doctors just take care of her. So I'm going to do my best for clearings and everything like that for her. And I want to show you how I make my charts. This is something new, and I'm going to have a specific book which is apropos for a cancer book. I picked these up at the recycling shop, Goodwill, wherever I can find them for like $1, yard sales, whatever. And ones kids don't want anymore. So I pick them up and I use them for specific things for my dowsing and whatever else I want to. So here's what I did today. First off, this is a chart that I made. I just took a plate and I drew around there, and I took a lid and I drew in here, and then I made little lines off there, and then I copy them like for forever. I have an original, and then I make copies. This one I made on a computer, and I wanted to do something different, so this for me is different, and I like this because it's a little bit smaller than this one. This one's going to take a lot of the information that I'm going to be using. I might even use 2 of these and 2 of these, or I don't know what I'm going to do yet. So as we go along, we'll see. I sat down today while I was drinking my coffee, figuring out what I need to do first. So I need to do prayer, check the bovis, check the health, look for lost souls, spirits, energies, entities, and then implants, tags, and inappropriate attachments. Then I have to make something for the cancer, for the causes, where it's located, and what I need to do is a really big one. So that's going to be one of those round ones. So the first couple is probably going to be this smaller one. So they can be used even after I've already created did my stuff in the beginning. So I'm going to write prayer in here. I write in ink because I can always rewrite them because they're mine. Write prayer in there, and then I'll write anywhere. I like to mix them up, that way I can't memorize anything. And then I'll put health, and I'm gonna break this up. The lost soul, spirits, energies. So I'll put lost souls, spirits. That'll be like other spirits, energies, entities, implants, tags, and let's do inappropriate attachments, and I'll just put ATT for attachments because I usually can start them down here. No biggie. Okay, so that one's done. This is what I would do first. I can always go back and check this and see if I need to do another kind of prayer, find out what kind of prayer, check the bovis again, energies, just to see while I go through my requests and things to see if there's anything more on there. So I'm going to put that one to the side. So we did from here up, so that's done already. Now the next one is going to be what I could think of regarding cancer. Is this going to be a cancer? Is it going to be a tumor? Is it going to be a cyst? That's all I could think of right now. Is it going to be fatal, non-fatal? Oops, Fatal, fatal. Yeah, that's okay. Is it presently growing or not growing? I don't like to use the not word because let's do it. Let's do that part over. We'll do this one over again. This is going to be a no good one. That's why I copy so many. Start again. Is this a cancer? Is this a tumor? A cyst? Is it fatal? I'll put benign. That's actually, to me, that means something else. I'll just use benign for that. Is it growing? Is it stable instead of not growing? Because from what I understand, I don't know for a fact, from what I understand, and I'm not taking any chances, is in the energy area, there is no such thing as a no, not, non, never, a negative kind of connotation. That's purely a human connotation. That is what I understand. So you have to figure out a way to say it differently, because since there is no negative connotation in the spirit area, that means if I put like non-fatal, they don't understand what the non means, and fatal, it would become forward. So instead of non-fatal, it would just mean fatal to the spirit area. So I wanted to put maybe benign, which mean, of course it means it's not harmful. And I try to use only words that are positive. There's always a way around how you can say something. So that's that, and this area is done. Okay, so this is for the cancer thing. Now there comes another big one. This is going to be causes. I'm going to write on the bottom here, causes. And for causes, I have a lot of things. There might be more things that I'll think of later. Is there something wrong with her sleep area? Meaning there's something there, or do I need to clear it, or I'll ask more questions later. Portals. Are there portals that are causing her illness? Riding in the car. So I'll just write car riding. Because they like to ride in a car. Is there any land energy causing, N-E-R-G-Y, causing this? And they're sitting right here with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. The living area. Living area. And I'm going to put L-A and then main, L-A, lower, which will be a basement, and L-A, be upper, which is our second floor where I'm at right now. Okay. Could her food cause her problems? Food dry, and I'll write down food homemade. Maybe that's causing a problem. Don't know. Is she unbalanced? To present land. That's where we live because we moved. Is her earth connection broken? You figure they're running around in their little bare feet. They're always, when they're outside, they're always connected to the earth. I want to know if that's been broken. Is there an elemental causing a problem? I've had that before with the dog. We got, let me go back to the other Cancer one because this can go over here. Fungus, the Cancer, could be a fungus, parasite, bacteria or virus. Leave some space in there. Another cause, could it be a curse, a hex, spell, any contracts made by her before she got here, or somebody made it for her, any contracts, agreements, any baptisms. Mostly animals do not have a baptism, or they cannot make contracts. They've only been animals in their previous, well, they don't have previous lives. This is their life. This is kind of a final thing for them. But their soul does live on, and I have proof of that for myself. That is another day. Mitochondria. Is mitochondria causing that? Could our mitochondria be ill? Could our mitochondria need a little bit of help? Okay, so now we will go back to another my small one here. This is going to be the location of where the Cancer is. So let's see. She has a head. She has a neck. She's got a torso. She has legs. And she has organs. Bones. Blood, of course. Blood cancer is called leukemia. Could be in her skin or her muscles. And I'm going to put a silly one on here. Actually, two. Ears and tail. Okay. So that one's done for location. Let's see. Okay, that's done. Now, this one is going to be huge. So, it's going to be a mixture of a whole bunch of things. This is going to be need. It'll be a need to do. Okay, so that tells me I need to do these things. Do I need to send her medication, energy? I had a friend. He has since passed, and I know he will help me now. He does prayer with using OHM. So that's yeah, sounds good, huh? Okay, here's another one I love to do. Ho'oponopono. That one is very powerful. I have the knowledge of a vibrational code, which was taught to me, and I cannot reveal that. This is finding energy and removing it. That's another one I cannot show you. I've showed you a bit of it. Do I need to put a blood filter in her system? Do I need to have prayer for doctor skills? Because the doctor will be working on her. That's something that anybody can do. You can do it now, and I don't even have to tell you how to do that. Do I need to clear the surgery area? Do I need God's energy field protection? And I always ask that to be able to adjust as needed for every situation that comes up. That way we're always 100% protected. The same thing here with an earth energy. Earth energy balance. That's another layer to place around somebody's complete being. That would expand and contract to always protect us with Earth's energy. Let us see, I already did the medicinal energy, so I put that down there twice. Do I need to bring in angels to help? I need the surgery itself bathed in cleansing energy. And by writing this in there, I can do this anytime, but I like for it to come up when it needs to come up. Anesthesia. Perfect. Dosage for her. Okay. I want minimal loss of blood. In surgery. Here's one that I just thought of this morning. Prohibit. That's another no word that you can use instead of no. Prohibit metastasis. I think that's how you spell it. Of cells. Right now her x-rays show that she is in perfect health. Does she need light energy? And G brought to her. Do I need to securely surround a tumor? I'm using tumor the same as I would cancer. Shrink tumor. Okay. Remove inflammation. Okay. Energy of silver. Send silver energy. Silver helps to kill bacteria. Now I use oregano on my body, so oregano energy. Do I need to send her energy of oregano anywhere in her body? Because it will kill fungus, virus, bacteria, and parasites. And let pendulum do the work. Which means just let it do its thing until it stops. Sometimes you will get so much interesting stuff out of that. What is this? Location. I wrote a couple of other things down. Let's see. I might just write them in here. The doctor was saying something about foam cells being present. So I'll have to figure that out as I get there. And she said the nucleus, I'll write down doubling nucleus. The nucleus will double in a tumor so that it grows faster. And what I thought of this morning was whenever these things grow, I'm sure they put off poisons. So poison removal. Okay. And that is how I do my charts. So I've got all these charts. I've got some extra spaces, and I will probably put them in the order that we just did them in. So what is called, this is my first step. And find out what it is. Just put down what is it. Okay. And then the causes, and there's still more areas I can fill in. I can even fill in these side areas too. I've been known to make some more lines and do that, or just put something in here. The location of it on the body, what I need to do. And I have extras. So that's how I will put them in there. So let me show you a few other things that I'm going to put in my book. And this is picture of a dog. It shows the chakras, but I use it for where I want to see. Excuse me. See what's going on and where. Just mark it down so I have an idea. And it happens to be right in here, in this area below her anus and anal gland. So that's where it's at. And I'll write my dog's name on there later. This is called the flower of life. And what it is I need to write that down, what I need to do. Flower of life. I'll write that down. Flower of life. I could write her name on a piece of paper, place it here and then just let the pendulum work over top of it however it wants to. There's nothing there right now. Let me see. Please show me the energy of this flower of life. So there is energy in this flower of life. Okay. Thank you. And I'll probably find out what kind of energy. Well, let's do that now. With -10 being the worst it could be and +10 being the most helpful it can be, this flower of life, what is the energy of the flower of life? The picture that I have in my hand. Okay, oops. Yep, that's a +10. Alrighty, so I will put that in my book as well. And this is a radionic intention transmitter. I got this from mirrorwaters.com a long time ago. As you can see, this says 2007. That might have been when they made it. I don't know if I got it in 2007, but I've been doing this 25 years already, so it's a possibility. What you would do is put in here your intention, what it is, which would be like if I wanted to send her vitamin C. Vitamin C, I would write in most appropriate level for health and benefit of removal of tumor. Multiplier, you could write in there 5 rounds, 5 times, whatever you want to write in there, or you could just leave it blank. I will probably leave it blank because I'll check on it all the time and ask for another one. And this is supposed to bring the energy into here, and here you put a witness, which would be a piece of paper with her name on it, or you can get a piece of paper and have her put her nose snot on it, a piece of her fur, a piece of her toenail, whatever. That's what you can do with this. I always prefer doing the name because I don't always have a witness, a physical witness. So that's what this is for. You can send energy into this with whatever this is written here. And I always find out how long this is supposed to run. So I'll ask, how many seconds? I start with the smallest part first. How many seconds? And find out on my chart here how many seconds, how many hours, how many days, how many weeks, how many months, and find out, if the seconds don't come up, how many minutes, how many hours, how many days. It's usually days, and sometimes it gets up to be about a week or 2. If it says 10 days, then that's over a week, but usually it's days. That's how I make my charts, and that's what I'll use to help my little girl over here. And hopefully I'll think of more things before I even start on her. That way we can give her a head start into surgery next week. I'll be able to clear things out from the surgery area. Hopefully that comes up. If not, I will do it anyways. I have a book over here of human physiology, but things aren't too different in animals, so I can use that to find out more about how cancer cells express themselves, and a whole bunch of other things. So take care, and I hope you got a little bit of information about how I make my charts, and have fun with yours. Thanks for stopping by. Talk to you later.